Hello and welcome back to A Foreigner and Family in the Philippines. And I'm back over here at our fruit tree nursery, and we did get some shade cloth up, and so we'll keep these watered in the morning and then once in the evening. And I am concerned maybe even a third during the day. I'm not sure. They're up at the top of the hill. Get a lot of wind up here. We'll see how they do. And something else from the tree nursery, they had a really nice compost over there. It was actually vermicast, very rich looking. So I ended up picking up 2 sacks of that. We'll try using that on the fruit seedlings and see how that does. And these are the Guyabano. We're planting those first. They're actually in the smaller bags too. So we'll plant those first. And we're actually over there digging because we've got 2 rows of Guyabanos in the back, behind the back border. Those 2 rows follow along the mahogany border trees. And I'm going to go ahead and throw in between the 2 rows of the Guyabano, we're going to throw in a row of banana. They'll help for a while, provide a little shade, and so that'll be good. And then these little ones, man, these Mangosteen are slow growers. I don't know if anybody knows, but the Mangosteen it's called the queen of fruits. And this Durian, these are the Durian right here. They're actually called the king of fruits. And I like most fruits, but I don't even like durian. But we have a couple durians here, and folks really like them here. This is the Puyat durian. And we're going to plant those right after the Guyabano. We're planting the durian. And these are the Lanzones here. They're the Long Kong seedless Lanzone. And this is the Maharlika Rambutan. I really like those a lot. And so we've got those. In this little flower here, like the lady at the fruit tree nursery threw it in. It's called a Cielo. What is that one called?
Extra.
It's an extra. Yes, it is. It would be an extra. But what was the name of it?
Millionaire flower.
It's the millionaire flower. Okay, so
I'm gonna make millionaire.
hopefully that's a
Lucky charm.
a sign of things to come. And then right off the back here, we have the corn. I'll just go ahead and do a little update on the corn. The corn just got its first fertilizing here. As you can see, it gets side dressed with fertilizer because we had some rain. And no, the big ones those are volunteers from the previous corn planting. So yep, we got this hill across here. This has already been fertilized, and it's fully planted with corn. And they're shooting up. Oh, got a little. This is where we had shelled some corn up here before and burned some of the cobs rotted. Burned some of them, but what's that, Cielo?
The fertilizer.
Yep. Oh, she's telling me the fertilizer we use, the urea, the 1414,
1846.
and the 1846. So those are all, they get side dressed, each one. So that's a lot of corn there. And even this, it cracks me up. We had this area tractored, and even here, there's still pineapples surviving. So, and I like that it kind of thinned them out a little bit, because I know under some of the fruit trees that we'll be planting that some will survive, but like over there, they're almost like on this hill on the other side where we're doing the banana. We did not tractor, and in some areas they're still so thick that they really kind of poke you and are almost in the way a little bit. But that side did get it didn't get, well, actually when Del Monte left, they did tractor. There were some areas that had too much slope, so they didn't tractor that, but they went over with if that makes sense, a bulldozer, and kind of it kind of took off the topsoil. I tried to emphasize that we were trying to retain any sort of topsoil that was there, but they came through and with the bulldozer and just lightly do a skim with I don't know, there's nothing lightly with a bulldozer, but just those areas that they couldn't do with the tractor, they used the bulldozer. So, but it looks like the corn's doing good for now. We just need to keep having the rain, and yeah. Oh, I'm also looking at the this wind's picking up on me here. But the area that was tractor, we had less washout this time too from the last corn planting. So, but again, I'm not into the corn due to the high costs and the low return. It's just to have too much on the table from not have a rain. And with the first season corn, where the rains are a little more predictable or expected, that's a little easier to go with. But the second season corn, where you have to kind of time the rains just right, and yeah, it's just a little too much of an expenditure to have on the table. And I'll go ahead and stop her there. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.